time it is. Shenanigan time. Yeah! What is going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Collecting Havok. You guys know I'm John. I'm the host of these shenanigans, and today we're going to get up to some hot weather shenanigans. Oh, man, it is hot out there. It is 100 plus degrees, and I'm a big guy, so hydration is key. If you guys got to go out in this stuff, it's going on through Monday in my area. Man, stay hydrated, stay cool, man. It's hot out there. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. We got to talk about this. If you guys are into toy-related content, toy news, toy hunts, toy shows, toy shops, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Join the tens of followers of Collecting Havok. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It does help me grow the channel. And last but not least, down in the comments, what's going on, guys? You guys ready for the news? That will be at the end of this episode. Got a lot of news, including some 2026 leaks. They may be rumor, but so far the leaks from this guy have been pretty spot on the last 2 years. So we'll talk about that during the news. Until then, let's go look at some toys. All right. Look at all these empty pegs. Oop, about to drop my phone. All right, what do we got going on here? Not much in terms of diecast that's changed from last time. I really don't think this place has changed at all since I was here last. But man, you guys need to stay tuned for the news, because god dang, do we got some stuff to talk about. Hey, look, it's a battle deck. That's it for Pokemon. Unless you want figures. There's nothing different over here. So these are $15 at Ross now. $12 here. That's ridiculous that a discount chain charges more than retail. All right, let's see what else is here. Give me 1 second. All right, anything new over here? Nope. Sonic. Skibbity. So here's my thing. This is made for little kids. I think I might have explained it at some point somewhere, maybe last video, I can't remember, or maybe I thought about explaining it, I don't know. Here's the thing. This is little kid stuff, so cool blind boxes, the little stuff, you know. But then you start pushing this toward adult class. I mean, this is obviously at $25, not for kids, right? Deluxe figures, blah blah. I just don't see collectors buying this stuff. Now, when it goes down to like $5 clearance, I can see a lot of the customizers using a lot of these suited bucks. But other than that, I don't see a use for those. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know. Same old Simpsons. Same old Mr. Beast. We got plushies. Oh yeah, I did notice this. They're starting to move, so maybe that means we'll start getting, maybe they'll order wave 2. That would be cool. Random Superman Kaiju. We got tons of Moxleys. Got the Lowrider. I see Solo, Finn. Tons of Lugers. Old Superstars. Oh, greatest hits Hogan. I guess he was hungry, so he started eating his bandana. AEWs. I see Ricky Stanks over there. Being Prime, Gears hanging out. Adam Warlock hanging out. Still got some legends, so not the new stuff, but that's not what we're looking for right now. Squadrons. Kids stuff. We got the Phantoms, or Ghost is still here. Star Wars is okay. A little overpriced for vintage. Some more new squadrons. We got TIE Striker. We got Tri-Fighter. Did I go through these last time? Maybe I did. So, got TIE Striker, got Episode 3. So, they're definitely doing Revenge of the Sith stuff. So, yeah, there's that. Kylo Red, we've already seen that. That's an old V-Wing, but we got Landos and Mandos. Mandos and Landos. Yeah. And then the garbage stuff back there. Jedi Fodders, Jedi Wookiees. That thing's been on clearance 4 different times at 4 different places. Random turtle crap. We got all your Superman and How to Train Your Dragon merchandise, Bonanzas, Godzilla, and then all your I can't pronounce thesauruses. So, yeah, that's what's here. Which really isn't much. Alright guys, let's go see what's in the back and then I am out the door. Going on back here. Moon pies. They're back. Your anime stuff. Yeah. I see some Dragon Ball. Kim Possible. How to Train Your Dragon. Superman Wednesday. T-Pain. Beetlejuice stuff. And then we got, here's all your anime stuff. Dude, I was gonna film at Ross because they had a couple of these. $20 here, right? $27 at Ross. I just said nope, not even worth it. $27 for some Dragon Ball stars. But right now we're looking about the same. Not seeing anything brand new on the pegs, but I do have to pick up something. Somebody asked me to grab this for them, so I will be shipping this out for them tonight. Shorty's Toy Box. Great couple. Shorty and not so Shorty's Toy Box. Met them at Kane County. Awesome people. And we still keep in touch. And there's all your Mega Blocks. We got blind bags, anime, you got your Monkey D. Luffy's, Daima Goku's, Jiren, more Dragon Ball stars. We got anime heroes, Nezuko, Gundams, Train Your Dragons. Oh, we definitely got some legends. No Wolverine or Rogue in sight here. Nope, those are all Charles Xavier's. Homer. Same old in Superman land. We got that's all Riddlers, Metamorphos, and the same old bots. But yeah, that's it. Alright, well let's statues. Let's you know what? I'm gonna get out of the way. I think people want to get down the aisle. I was definitely not expecting much, but here's what we got on this side. Shell Razor is pretty much the newest thing on this side. These definitely will be going to clearance eventually. Tie Silencer, Kylo Ren. We got the V-Wing, that's older. And then, yeah, Kylo Ren Silencer, okay. Yeah, it's the same old. All right, let's see what's in. I can't pronounce the sources. Somebody throwing dragons over here. Lots of rebirth stuff. And Wolverine, Claws, Hammond Collection, and some horrible turd stuff. Collector spot. The Evil Dead pack's still here. Fugglers, Muck Everlasting, the bike set right there. 30% off Pops. So that puts them right back to what they were about 3 months ago. Got Toothless. That Green Goblin's pretty cool. Gene Maru, some Stitches. Princess Leia, Stitch. Yeah, we're not seeing too much here. We got Bane still up there. A Deadshot's going to be there forever. Year 2 Batman's going to be there forever. And I think the Godzillas are cool, but I think they're going to be there for a while just because of how much they are. All right, let's see what else we can find today. Okay, GameStop.
And right off the bat, I found something good. Yeah. Price wise, yikes. But I mean, look at it. I'm just finding them all. Of course, one I still haven't found in store yet, Cammy. But that's okay. I do have Cammy already. I was luckily able to order her online from Big Bad Toy Store before they went tariff crazy and upped their prices prior to that. Anyways, neither here nor there. That's a different story for another time. Transformers, well stocked. Some good stuff there. Some of the primes. We got the Gamerverse stuff. We got some Studio Series, more primes. Bumblebees forever, Constructicons, aerial bots. So I mean, good supply, good stock. So yeah, if you're looking for bots, definitely find them. Star Wars, same as usual. None of the new big guns. That stuff is all wiped out. I haven't seen them get a restock of anything Star Wars in a minute, or if they have, I've missed it. But sorry, I don't know why I left this. There we go. My phone was being weird. But anyways, found Wave One. So I mean, they literally have pretty much every single Street Fighter there you could want. Same old retro cards, and I don't know why this seems like it's going way faster than I recorded it. But hey, I found Black Cat. But look at that price, $31.99. I don't know why this video feels like it's sped up and it's not. I'll have to go back and check. But sorry guys. Um, Same old Marvel Legend retro cards. Not much going on over here in Toddy Macland, but I did notice a couple new things. Those I don't even know what they are, but they also had a couple new Super Friends. Had was it Ultraman, I think is his name, and then Superman, and then that Batman's been there for a couple weeks. It's the same old in the regular. Yeah, there's nothing new here. So, but there's some good stuff here, which is awesome. They had restocks. The Street Fighters are finally in. We got some new Marvel Legends coming in, even some new Toddy Mac, even though it wasn't a lot. So that's why I felt like after this whole hunt, this place just saved the whole thing because I was kind of before going into Target right after this because Target's in the same complex as this place. But yeah, I will catch you guys here shortly after you look at some pops, enjoy, and all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys at Target.
Yep. Yep. And they actually have the old squadrons. Holy cow, those doubled. Yeah, not much else. But definitely got plenty of those. And yeah, there's nothing new in here. Those are going to warm the pegs, go on clearance. That's a long game. Jedi Wookiees. All right. Yeah, nothing new here. Not a bit. It is Rogue Unlock Day, so that's our hope. Wrestling's the same. They dug that out of the mothballs. Rosie, Kurt Angle, Carlito, Hogan, Mechanic, Battle Armor. These are still not on sale. Damn. All the I can't pronounce the sources you can shake a stick at. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else here. I mean, there's the Wolverine. That thing's actually pretty huge. It'd be pretty cool if I had a spot for it. Not looking good. Not looking good. No. Oh, that's a bummer. They're not Jamie Foxx. Oh, Legends are yikes. But that's okay. I have a pickup order. We'll talk about that out in the vehicle. Any of the new ones yet? Nope. 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 Red Label Batman, which one? Oh, that one. We've been seeing him everywhere. Oh, it's all gold label. Tempest still back there. I see Justice Lord, Our Man, Batman 1 million. So nothing to shake a stick at here. And then the same old in bots. Nothing new whatsoever. Ouch. So much for finding Rogue or Wolverine. And nothing down there either. Another Red Label Batman back there. But yeah, there's no good ones here. Nothing whatsoever. Ouch. It's a really rough hunt. Yeah, not even. I mean, you got that thing. Got a whole peg of them. That'd be cool if I found like Optimus Prime or Ultra Magnus. Of course not. Yeah, there's nothing here. Man, this hunt kind of sucked. Now, I don't think I'm expecting much over here either. Still got pandas, Draculas, red shredders, white shredders. Our elite assassins. That's what they are. No classifieds are here. We got that guy still here. Didn't find any classifieds on Rogue, Rogue or Wolverine. Nothing. Man. Bunch of 2-packs. Some big pops, little pops, Mophone, plushies, Fugglers, Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, that's it. This is kind of a crap stop. Alright guys, I just left Target. Holy horrible stop. But, you know what? That's why you do the pickups when you know it's not going to be on the pegs. Now, why I did get it, but it's not for me. I actually got this for a good friend of mine. Hopefully she will be a happy camper. We've been trying to find this for her since the last wave came out. So, yeah. They are out there, and they are not on register lock. So find them.
All right, you guys, we are at the news that matters to us. Thank you for hanging out with me. It was a quick hunt. As you guys can see, I'm not doing a wrap up. Not much to wrap up outside of GameStop having some pretty cool figures, although they're getting a little FYE-ish on their prices. So, yeah. So we won't do too much of a wrap up this time. We just want to get right into the news. And right off the bat, we are going to start with some Super 7 news. So first up, we got the Thundercats Ultimate Wave 13 Vultureman. This is the toy color. It's expensive, $65. But I know people want their Thundercats. Me being one of them. But I don't know if I can go with $65. I'll just find the original Vultureman, get them on a discount, and we'll go from there. Up next, we got the Sky Cutter. Actually looks cool. I would love to have this in 1/12, whatever 7-inch scale Super 7 is, but I can't justify $200 for that. Oh, it's rough, but it looks good. You guys can see it here. But yeah, that's the Super 7 offerings I found this week. I didn't see anything really new for Jada Toys or Four Horsemen that I could bring in, so we will move right. Actually, I lied. So with the Four Horsemen, we got the new Infinite Legions. Today being the last day to pre-order these. Faden for $45. These are supposed to be designed by other people, and they're helping them produce their toys, something like that. I have to reread this, but this Faden looks cool. And then Fanost, I love the way Four Horsemen names their figures. You just can't pronounce them. I mean, it's almost impossible, but this Fanost looks really good. Both of them are up for pre-order. Today's the last day, $45 a piece. So I'm assuming these will be at like Big Bad Toy Store, all those good places after that. McFarlane Toys. Right off the bat, we're going to start with the Diablo 4 Lilith Elite Edition. Holy cow, this thing is awesome. I thought it was a statue the first time I saw it, but after digging for more pictures, it's an action figure. Holy cow, this thing is amazing. So, yeah, it's, and I'm getting messaged. I'm not editing that out. Moving on to Mattel. Mattel actually has a lot of news. Actually, we got coming up soon. We got the Motu Origins concept art Shirella. This thing is going to my Origins collection. I'm not 100% sure if this is a Grayskull exclusive. I will have to double check. I didn't get enough time to dig into everything, but as you can see, it's going to be available very soon. Moving on to WWE Superstars. First up, we got a new wave. It's actually 4 figures, which is crazy because they're usually 3-figure waves. First up, we got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, I know a lot of people love these things. They fit perfect with Origins. You can kit bash stuff with them. Parts are interchangeable. We got Nikolai Volkov in this wave. We got another Ultimate Warrior. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th Ultimate Warrior. And then, of course, wrapping up the wave, we got George the Animal Steel. Uh, I'm assuming these are going to be like always, they're going to be Walmart exclusives and pretty much almost impossible to get. I haven't seen anything since the Cactus Jack wave in my area. So if you guys have better luck, let me know. Also, for speaking of Walmart exclusives, the new Monday Night Wars Elite Wave was announced. The BAF is Michael Cole. Like we need a Michael Cole. But also in this wave, we got an Eric Bischoff. We got Undertaker, Brian Pillman, and the Shark, John Tenta. Look at that dude's beard. That thing is freaking phenomenal. It's actually corny as heck, but hey, it's all good. And then what else we got coming up? Oh, with John Cena being pretty much done with his career in ring, there's a celebration of Cena 3-pack being released. It's got the Ruthless Aggression era. They call it Word Life, but we know it's Thugonomics. And then there's an empty slot there. It's that you can't see. Okay, the joke's over. You can't see me. So they got 3 of his major versions. You got, the Ruthless Aggression, the Thugonomics, and the You Can't See Me. It looks pretty good. If you're a John Cena fan, this might be for you. And then to go with that, they actually announced a couple, what do you call them? Ultimates. So we got the Randy Orton Ultimate Fan Takeover. This is looking like it's from his Intercontinental Championship reign, which, yeah, I think that'd be like 25 years ago. Whew. Tells you how old we're getting, right? And then also you got the Scott Steiner. I mean, come on. Scott Steiner, it's Big Papa Pump. Come on. Anyways, but yeah, so that's gonna wrap up the Mattel stuff. That's what I found for them this week. I just wanted to show off. They actually had some packaging pictures for the Loyal Subjects mask line that they're doing. So first up, we got the Thunderhawk. Obviously, they're going to have new effects for the vehicles and figure. Then we got Rhino, or well, now they're calling it Mobile Defense Unit. Same thing, new effects for vehicle and figure. Really wish Hasbro had kept up on their licensing. It's going to be weird calling this the Mobile Defense Unit, or like me, I'm just still going to call it the Rhino. Then they actually had the Condor, which somehow they didn't lapse the license on that one. So there's a new version of Condor with obviously with the figure, and it comes with new effects for the vehicle and figure. And then we got one for Venom. We got the high tech helicopter, or as we know it, the Prana. It's going to come with Miles Mayhem, and it's going to come with effects for the vehicle and the figure. Oh, I wish Hasbro, get your stuff together so people can use your license. And yes, this is Hasbro licensing this out to loyal subjects for them to produce because Hasbro doesn't want to make it themselves. So, speaking of Hasbro, do we got some Hasbro news for you? We'll start off with some quickie, get it out of the way stuff. We got a San Diego Comic Con 2025 exclusive Void rivals Jetfire with Derek and Solila. I'm not sure what Void Rival is, some kind of game, but this Jetfire looks pretty good. If you weren't able to get the original Jetfire, you can get this one with some extra little minifigures. G.I. Joe, which was supposed to have Yojo June, and it's been honestly kind of a disappointment this month. The last 2 weeks, just kind of radio silence, and not even, we still got a week to go, and I haven't heard anything. But they did announce the Night Force Beachhead and Quick Kick 2-pack. I believe Night Force is exclusive to Walmart, which is weird that there's been so much Walmart exclusives being announced by different companies. That is weird. But now, here we are. We are here for, that's right, we're here for the 2026 Marvel Legends leaks. Holy cow. I know a lot of people have gone over this already, but I kind of wanted to go over it myself. Just some highlights. We won't go through the whole, I'll go through the whole list, but we won't go in depth, right? So, right up off the bat, Marvel Rivals, which is the new game, which a lot of people are playing. I believe it's a mobile game, and now that I've seen what the figure or the characters look like, god dang it, I might want to play. It's some kind of card game, but you can see here they got the Punisher. Oof, this Punisher looks good, and if they make this buck needs to have cable made on it too, a good cable on that buck if they do it right. I know this was discussed on 3POA, and I couldn't agree more with everybody on there. Once they said that, I was like, "Yep, that's got to be a new cable." But anyways, they also got a Moon Knight, which looks pretty cool. These designs, they're different, but they look cool. The next three, I'm assuming, since Gamerverse did a bunch of 2-packs for the Capcom stuff, that these are actual 2-packs. Um, so we got, first up, we got Spider-Man, which their version actually looks pretty cool. And then we got Luna Snow, which is a new character created just for the game. So that's pretty cool. It is not Luna Maximoff like a lot of people think. Let's see. Then we also got a 2-pack Venom. This Venom looks a lot like the Gamerverse Venom, so this might just be a repack along with Jeff the Land Shark. No idea. As you can see, okay. And then this last 2-pack, just this one I probably will go in on. I love the Cloak and Dagger characters from the comics, and these are close enough that I would enjoy them. So we'll get Cloak and Dagger. There are some what do we got? MCU figures that they've announced. I'm not going to show off them. I'll just quick list them off. Obviously, we got the Avengers Doomsday list: Doctor Doom, Thor, Mister Fantastic, the all four Fantastic Four. Then they got Cyclops, Gambit, Captain America, and Shang-Chi. I'm assuming Captain America is probably going to be Falcon Cap, probably. But I will have this list down in the comments, along with the in the comments. I'll put the list in the comments. In the description, I will put the Twitter or X link to the gentleman that did put this list out, so he can get his proper credit for this list. After that, we got the Maximum Legends. They're going to do Thor, and then a Black Suit Spidey, which just going to be a repaint of the last Spider-Man we got. Then they're going to do some Magic the Gathering cards, which is interesting. We're doing. I'm assuming these are just going to be, uh, card art turned to figures. So pretty much they're doing Doom 2099, Invisible Woman, Black Panther, and Captain America. Which version is your best guess? It is crazy that they're doing Fantastic Four back-to-back years plus extra Doom and Invisible, and I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do. I feel like a lot of these are just going to sit on the pegs if you get too much from the same thing at once. That's not Spider-Man. So I don't know. We'll see. Avengers Crossing, I'm not familiar with, but we're getting a Scarlet Witch and Vision from that series. Then we're also getting a Walmart exclusive Punisher. Again, I don't know which version. Some people think it's the hand version. Then we're getting a remake or a redo of the War Machine Punisher. So that's cool. That thing is pretty old, probably needs a new version. We got let's see what else we got. We got Daredevil. Born Again is getting a couple figures. You're getting the Daredevil in the black suit, I believe. I've already seen production pictures. So you'll have the black suit with the red letters, and then you're getting a 2-pack of the lamest Bullseye ever and Muse. Muse looked pretty cool in the series. I could dig that, but the Bullseye was horribly just duh. And then also they're going to do some more Deadpool and Wolverine figures, so we're going to get Elektra, so that's cool. The big one here is we're going to get a Cavalrine, so we're going to get Henry Cavill as Wolverine. No idea how they're going to do that. If it's going to be in suit or if it's just the bar version, who knows? And then the last figure from there we think is Sabretooth. The whatever they wasn't sure. The word just as close as they could get was Sabretooth. But here's what I want to talk about. Getting X-Men 97 Wave 3, probably end of the season figures, plus some the beginning of season 2. We're getting Cyclops. Most people think it's going to be in the, his, what do you call it? The Dark Phoenix Saga suit, which would be cool. We're getting another Wolverine, which is most likely going to be in the brown suit. He's at the end. Another Jean Grey. Again, probably the Marvel Girl version we saw at the end of season 1. Rogue, the guess is this green suited one that you see here. However, she had like 8 different looks in the season, so it could be anything other than obviously the one that everybody's paying $150 for, and the one I found in this very episode. We're getting North Star, which it's been a long time since we've had a North Star, so yeah, if you're looking for Alpha Flight, it'd be good for that. But was North Star even in X-Men 97? I don't remember. And then we're getting the most important one. We're getting Havok. Hopefully, it is this version. We need a redo of the 2-pack. It is. I just need a new version. I'm gonna probably grab a couple of them and kit bash the heck out of them to make a comic version and the cartoon version. And then to round out the list, we'll just go quick over this before we get out of here. We're getting a Wolverine latest comic suit. I'm not sure if it's going to be the ultimate or regular stuff. We're getting a Ghost Rider, not sure which one. Hawkeye, it could be Hawkeye or it could be Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Marina, I know the name, I cannot remember the character. We're getting Iron Man Mark III from the comics, so late 60s, early 70s version of Iron Man. Sentinel pack, I'm assuming might be the it can't be it because the pre-order was for the end of this year, so I'm not sure. But it looks like we're getting some kind of American Secret Bath. Not familiar with American Secret, so you guys will have to fill me in down in the comments. We're getting Shapeshifter in there, so probably a Super Skrull. Lady Deadpool, Psylocke. Hopefully it's the Australian Outback armored version. The European, British proper version. Wolverine pool. Okay. And then US Agent. So it's a pretty good list. Now, I want to caveat this is all speculation and rumor. None of this is obviously for sure, but the sources that this came from generally are pretty accurate or they're pretty close. So obviously 2 years down the road, a year and a half down the road, some of these may change, but I have a feeling we will be seeing a lot of these. But anyways, that's the news this week. The big thing being the 2026 leak. Let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think of this leak list? Anything you guys are looking forward to from that list, or anything you think we should add to the list, or that we hope they make. So, you guys, thank you for sticking around. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next hunt.